Okay, so boys and girls, we're here today to talk to you about our new unit in Fundations. This unit is about writing sentences. So we're going to use all the skills we've used all year in Fundations with uppercase letters, lowercase letters, tapping out words, and using some sight words too. So things that we're going to look for are,
Don't forget, finger spaces between each word. Beginning of the sentence, the first letter is always a capital letter. And don't forget your punctuation at the end. Those are very important things when you're writing sentences.
so moms and dads, we have for you a list of sentences. I'm going to share the screen here. This will be in Google Classroom next week. And all the words in this list are words that are either sight words or words you can tap. So each day we'll give you different activities. You can pick a couple sentences from this list, different sentences. Some people like to skip around, some like to start at the top or whatever. It's all up to you. A good strategy when you're using this list is to read it to the student, make sure they don't see it, and then have them try to write it. So ahead of time, if kids are struggling, you might want to have them count how many words. Like the first sentence is Nat is sad. You might say, how many words do you hear in that sentence? And you can count the words. Nat is sad. And that will help them make sure they have all the words. Then you might want to say, are any of those sight words? And see if they can tell you which ones are sight words. If it's not a sight word, it's a word they can tap. So, and really, as Mrs. Ahern said, a big emphasis in this unit is on constructing the sentence correctly. So you want to make sure the spaces are there and all the things Mrs. Ahern went over. I won't say them again. But, and then, you know, those are questions before you move on to the next sentence to have them check. I would probably make a little mental checklist with them. Like, does the first word have an uppercase? Did you remember your punctuation? How many words do you see? And then have them reread the sentence. The important thing is not just to copy sentences off the list. They need to hear it and have to figure out how to do it on the paper themselves. Anything else you want to add there, Mrs. Ahern?
Nope, I think that sounds good.
All right, so probably next week, and I think we have 2 more weeks after that, or 1 more week. 1 more week after that. This is what we'll work on at the end of the year. So it's important to get this down for first grade next year. Coming before we know it. All right.